He came looking for his father. But what he found screaming in the branches left him frozen. The silence was broken by a scream. It wasn't human. It was sharp, guttural, and full of pain, carrying through the forest like a warning. Somewhere between the tangled trees, something was fighting for its life. But nobody came. Before we begin, if you like the story, please like this video and subscribe. The forest was thick and humid. Shadows stretched between the trunks, and the smell of wet earth clung to the air. Near a dry creek bed, an bobcat hung by one paw, caught in a steel trap nailed to a branch. The animal thrashed and twisted, but each movement drove the metal deeper into its flesh. Blood ran down its spotted leg, dripping silently onto the dust. From behind a fallen log, a man crouched low, breath held. He looked no older than 30, his clothes torn and dirty from hours of crawling through undergrowth. He wasn't here by accident. 3 weeks earlier, his father, a forest warden, had gone missing on patrol. The officials told him to give up. He didn't. Every day since, he'd searched these woods, hoping for a clue. Today he heard the scream. At first, he thought it might lead to his father. But now all he saw was this bobcat, its golden eyes wild with pain, trapped like bait. He stepped closer. The bobcat froze, then hissed, baring its teeth weakly. "Easy," the man whispered, though his own hands trembled. Then the first twist. A low voice behind him said, "Don't move." He spun around. 2 men in hunting jackets stepped out from the trees. One carried a rifle lazily across his chest. The other tapped the trap's chain with his boot, smirking. "Not your problem," said the taller one. "Walk away." But he didn't move. Instead, he knelt beside the bobcat, who flinched but didn't fight. He rested one hand under its belly to ease the weight and with the other tried to pry the trap open. The metal bit into his palm, but he didn't stop. The hunters laughed quietly. "Suit yourself," one muttered, raising his rifle. Then came the second twist. From the brush behind them, a figure rose, limping, bruised, but alive. The missing father stepped forward, holding a thick branch like a weapon. "Put it down," he barked at the hunters. For a long moment, no one moved. Then the rifle lowered. The 2 men backed away slowly, disappearing into the trees without a word. Breathing hard, the son forced the trap open. The bobcat collapsed into his arms, weak but breathing. Its sides heaved as he carried it toward the clearing, where the father waited. Later, at the ranger station, the vet stitched the bobcat's wound. The man and his father sat quietly outside, watching as the animal was carried back into the forest under the cover of dusk. Before leaving, the son returned alone to the trap site. The chain still swung gently from the branch, gleaming in the fading light. Above him, somewhere in the canopy, a pair of golden eyes watched, silent, unblinking. And he realized that even in the darkest corners of the forest, kindness could still speak louder than